are you?
Hey, look, it's me, Joel McHale, and a bunch of people from the cast of Stargirl. How's it going, guys?
Hey, Joel. Hey, Amy. Hey, Brec.
Hi.
So obviously you guys you've seen the reception of the show is pretty tremendous.
I personally was really excited to work on it. It just seemed like such a masterpiece and such a symphony of characters and storylines and a larger than life show, but really based in a family in a small town and something that you could grasp. It wasn't just superheroes. It had really great storylines that I liked.
I'm Stargirl.
Brec, I'm going to start with you. You got this role when you were 18. What was it like working with these guys, with Luke and Amy?
An honor. So cool. I have to give props to both of them. Like, so many times working with actors, if like the camera's on them, they'll give it their all. But as soon as the coverage is turned and the camera's not on them, they just stop giving you anything. You have nothing to work off of. And both of them never did that. I feel like Luke half the time was almost like pushing himself more when it was on me because he wanted to give me things to work off of.
What is that thing?
It's a prototype.
You built it?
Got old car parts.
I knew the show was serious when I saw your robot, Luke. I went, I was telling Geoff, I was like, this is not an inexpensively made show.
That's what happened to me, too. Like, Brec and I saw it on the same day. That was the first day I met Brec. But it's like, I guess in the back of my mind, I'm always prepared for like some kind of Ed Wood thing where it's like a crew guy pulling on a piece of rope, moving, like a big tinfoil covered arm or something. But we went out to this effects house and saw the robot and realized, like, wow, this is the real thing.
My favorite was scenes with Stripe.
Is this thing even safe?
Because sometimes it was a practical robot, but most of the time it was just a big 16-foot tall stick with this like cardboard cutout Stripe head. And they're like, okay, so he lands next to you and the whole ground is shaking. I'm like, oh, is it now? Okay, good to know.
Oh my God, what happened? Oh, I fell down the basement stairs.
What? It was way larger than I ever expected. And I was so impressed. The stunt coordinators and everyone who did the stunts were just like so talented.
Yeah,
I only got a couple fight scenes in this season, but boy, was it fun.
I thought we were gonna stop moving around once you hooked up with Barbara.
Well, we're not hooked up, Mike.
Fine, what do you want me to say, shacked up?
Trey, he was never at a loss for words. I don't know if that gave you time.
How old was he?
Like a 40-year-old man stuffed into like a
I think he was 13 when we did it.
I call it life in Hollywood.
Well, my favorite thing is he's from Georgia, but he sounds like he's from the middle of New York. And I'm like, you're from Georgia. Where is this accent coming
No,
from?
yeah, his family is from Long Island.
stallion.
How did it happen for you, Joel? How did the part come down the line for you?
Believe me, I was thrilled just to be, I'm not kidding, dressed up as a superhero. The 8-year-old me was just like, looking in the mirror going like,
Yeah, I will say that was a well-fitting suit.
yeah.
I just remember you getting into the car where you'd kind of have to like fall into the car like an old person because the thing was so tight you couldn't like bend over.
When I sat down on it, I had to pull on the neck because it was just very subtly choking me.
I really thought you were method because like they'd yell cut, but you'd still be like,
No.
Starman! I told you to wait in the car!
Next week is your birthday there, Miss Brec Bassinger. And
what a week you're going to have. Show premiering, 21st birthday. What else can you fit in there?
All in quarantine.
Yeah.
Exactly how I expected it.
Oh, God.
You will definitely never forget it. And it's pretty cool. I mean, the pandemic is not cool at all, but you guys, congratulations. Happy birthday, Brec. Show premieres this Tuesday, 9 o'clock, 8 Central on CW, on the CW. And then the episode will appear that on the streaming app, on CW streaming app the next day. So you have no excuse not to watch it.
Thanks, Joel. Thanks for doing this. And Brec, Amy, see you guys.
Thanks, you guys.
Great to see you.
Awesome!